Hello, the story I'm going to read you today is called The Water Princess. It is based on the real life of Georgie Badiel. It is written by Susan Verde and illustrated by Peter H. Reynolds. Georgie Badiel is what's called a model. She helps people sell clothes and she wears them. And this is really about her real life growing up when she was a little girl. And when she grew up, she did something very special. So I'll tell you about that at the end. The Water Princess. I am Princess Gigi. Can you see her? My kingdom is the African sky, so wide and so close. She lives in a country called Burkina Faso. I can almost touch the sharp edges of the stars. And look, you can see the village and the trees. I can tame the wild dogs with my song. I can make the tall grass sway when I dance. I can make the wind play hide and seek. But I cannot make the water come closer, and I cannot make the water run clearer, no matter what I command. So the water that she has is very far away. Lots of times people can just turn on sinks and get water, but sometimes there's not good water or there's not clean water nearby. So in some places people have to walk very far to find water. They have to buy water special. It is early morning and still dark. My mother wakes me. Gigi, my princess, it is time to get up. We must collect the water. So she lives in a place where she does not have water in her house. She has to go walk and get it. Water, come. Do not wake before even the sun is out of bed, I demand. Come, please, I say. Why still the dark? She wants the water to come to her. But the water won't listen, and I know we will have to walk so far to the well. So a well is a place where you dig down very, very deep and there's water there. So she has water, but it's so far away. I am too sleepy to put on my crown. I think of the pot that will rest on my braids instead. There's a big water. The thirst comes quick. Dry lips, dry throat. I squeeze my eyes shut. I see it clear. I dip my toes in it. Cool. I scoop it up and I bring it to my lips. So she's already thirsty and she hasn't even started yet. Slowly I open my eyes. Nothing. And I kick the dust. How do you think she feels about that, about having to go so far to get the water? I grab my empty pot and place it upon my head. My mother does the same, and our journey begins, full of song. My mama adds her melody. Our steps are light. We twirl and laugh together. The miles give us room to dance. Well, if they both have to carry a big pot and they have to walk for miles, a mile's far, it means that they have to walk for like hours. It takes a long time. Halfway there, we stop for a moment at the giant karita tree, long enough to grab a handful of sweet shea nuts for energy. Look, the sun is all the way up in the sky. Remember, they started when it was still dark? They've been walking for almost half the day. There they are under the tree in the shade, eating some nuts to get energy. We can keep the dance going just a little longer. Mama, are we there yet? And finally I hear the water running from the well, the giggle of my friends, the chatter of women. They're getting there close. Some have traveled farther than I, only to return home when the sun has gone to bed. So even though Gigi has to walk very far, there are some people who have to walk even farther. And look, all of them are carrying big pots on their heads so they can bring water back with them. all the water that they want to use during the day to cook and to clean and to eat and to drink, they have to get in their big pots. Maman holds our place while I play with friends. The dance continues. The water is flowing. So look, they have to line up to get the water. And she gets to play with her friends, which is nice. Pots fill with a dusty, earth-colored liquid. Is water usually dusty? And what color is it? So if this water is dusty and earth-colored, that means it's not very clean. And sometimes if you drink water that's dirty, you can get sick. But there's no other water. They have to drink it. Gigi, come, maintenant. That means right now. My turn now. Look, there she is. You see there's still people behind them. The dance home has slowed to careful steps. My thirst is so heavy, like the big full pot I carry. Our song is softer now. Our shoulders ache, our feet cramp. I see home at last. And look, the sun is coming down now. They've spent almost the whole day getting water. And if you spend the whole day getting water, do you think that does she have a lot of time to play with her friends? Does she have time to go to school or to learn anything? No. Mama boils enough water for drinking. We wait. We wash our clothes and we prepare food for cooking. So look, and because the water's dirty, they have to boil it over the fire to make it clean. And they can't waste it, so they can only use a little bit to wash their clothes. My father comes quickly from the fields to share in the drink and the meal. He scoops me up. My princess, you have returned with water. Look, her dad has been gone all day working in the fields. See, the sun's almost down. It's almost time for night. Drink, Mama says. Finally. Every sip fills me with energy. I want to make it last, but I can't. I gulp it down. It's like the first drink she's had all day, right? She didn't have any in the morning, and maybe she got some when she was at the river or at the well. Can you imagine if you only got to have a drink a couple times a day? My clothes and body are clean. I sing to the dogs. I dance with the tall grass. I hide from the wind. You see her dancing in the field? Mama brings one last cup she has saved just for me. Drink, my princess. Sleep, my princess. Tomorrow we journey again. Mama, I say as I close my eyes, why is the water so far? Why is the water not clear? Where is our water? It's a good question. She wants to know. Sleep, she says. Dream, she says. Someday you will find a way, my princess. Someday. Look, it's nighttime. Is our village in the night? I am Princess Gigi. My kingdom, the African sky and the dusty earth. And someday, the flowing, cool, crystal clear water. Someday. So she's going to dream about water. So that's the end of the story, and that's a real person's story. She grew up and she didn't have clean water. She had to walk and go get it. And she couldn't go to school. And now, when she grew up, she decided that what she was going to do was raise money to get clean water for people in her country. So now she's a grown-up, and she is helping lots and lots of people to get their clean water. Look, here's real-life pictures of people walking with pots on their head and getting the water. And look, you can see even little kids help. And she makes what's called a well. You see her, there she is, and she's pumping water. I mean, it's bringing it up from the ground, and it's clean. And they don't have to go very far. Look, they're so excited. They're playing and dancing. And now, because that well is in their village, They can go to school. They don't have to walk all day. Isn't that wonderful? I hope you liked that story. And if you are somebody who has water in your house, then what you can do is to take care of it and don't waste it, and maybe think of ways to help other people get water. I loved reading that story too, because water is so important. I'll see you later.